Professor Bake, and welcome to Accounting 225, Governmental and Not-for-Profit Accounting for Summer 2023. The purpose of this short video is to give you an orientation on how to take an online course for the summer session. The first step is to log into your Blackboard course site. So you can see here I'm logged into Accounting 225. And when you log in, we have announcements for each week. So you can click on announcements and I'll post some of the important due dates that are coming up for the week and also any important reminders that you need to know for the semester. If you click under syllabus, we'll start with that, and you can download a copy for yourself. And you can see that the syllabus looks like this. So for the syllabus, you can see that we have a textbook here which says required, but you don't have to buy the book if you don't want to. Because I post all of the slides and materials and lecture notes for you. All of the concepts that you need to know for the exams are going to be concepts that are mentioned in the lecture videos and also in the notes that are already posted. But if you'd like to purchase a copy of the book, you certainly can do so. And just copy and paste this, and you can buy it from the publisher, which is McGraw-Hill. And they also have an e-copy of the book, so you can look at the copy of the book immediately if you decide to purchase it. You can see here that the class will be made up of 4 different components. We will have 3 exams, each worth 25% each, and we'll also have weekly discussions, which we'll go over in just a moment. There is nothing else you need for the course. There's no homework management system that we're going to use, and there are no things that you have to turn in. You just have to post in the discussion area, which we'll talk about in just a moment, and take the exams. All of these exams are going to be online on Blackboard. So for the exam, you'll have a week to take the exam, and the exams are a combination of multiple choice, short answer, and problems. All of the exam questions are going to be based on content that is mentioned in the lecture videos and in the notes that I provide for you. You can see here that for each week, the week starts on a Monday. So week 1 starts on Monday, July 10th, and ends on July 16th. Okay, this course is pretty accelerated, but definitely very manageable. Week 2, of course, starts on Monday, July 17th, and ends on July 23rd. We have optional assignments, which you can do if you decide to buy the book, but you don't have to. For these optional assignments, you don't have to turn them in, and these are just extra practice if you want to do extra work. You can see also in yellow the exam dates. So exam 1 is going to cover chapters 1 through 5 and chapter 8, and the exam is going to be posted on Blackboard. So you can go onto Blackboard. I'll post it early so you can start on the 24th of July, but it's due on the 6th of August. Okay, so it's due at the end of this module session time here. Second exam is going to be open from August the 7th, and it's due on August the 13th. In addition to the 3 exams, make sure that for each week you complete the discussion activity. What does the discussion activity look like? So if we go back here, you can see that we have discussions. Okay, so for the first week, I have multiple different questions. So click on these different questions and then post your answer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the posts. If there's any mistakes, I'll correct them. And these questions are questions where everybody can have a different answer. So I say, do you have any examples of interperiod equity? People will have different answers. Okay, so make sure that you answer these different discussion questions. You can also respond to other students. You could ask your own question. Other students will answer the questions. My role as moderator of the discussion is to correct any inaccurate information, to add feedback, and to encourage more discussion. So each week we have discussion activity. Okay, so you can see that the other weeks are not open yet, but the first week is open. So if you look at the discussion activity and answer the questions during the week, it'll give you a better grasp of what you need to know. Also, you can see that we have course content. Under course content, we have each week's module activities. Okay, so for week 1, I'll click here. And it looks a little bit overwhelming, I'll admit that. There's more resources than you might need, but I wanted to give you as many resources as possible. So in the first week, we're going to go over chapters 1, 2, and 3. Chapter 1 is basically an introduction chapter. So we have a lecture video, which you can watch. So you click on the lecture video, and it'll open up in YouTube. We'll be looking at 3 different handouts. You notice in the lecture video that I use a handout here, and I type in the handout. Okay, so the handout is here. So that's what these links are. So these are the handouts that are used in the lecture 1 or chapter 1 lecture video. Chapter 2 lecture video, these are the handouts. So basically, all of the handouts that I use for the lecture videos that you watch are already filled out for you. I put an empty copy that you can fill out yourself if you want to. If there's any diagrams or exhibits, I have copies here, all in Word format for you to download and use as you see fit. I also have some practice quizzes that have the answers for you so you can do some extra work. I have PowerPoint slides to reinforce the concepts in the chapters. And then if people decide to buy the book, I have all the answers to the questions that are in the book. Okay, so for each week, I have notes. Each week has videos, all the handouts. I have links to them, extra practice quizzes. Here's an example of one here. So this is from previous semester. And if I scroll down, I have all the answers. So I can work on this myself and take a look at the answers. And I also have, if you look here on the left, Fat Wiley. So these are some more questions. Okay, so you can do some more practice here if you'd like to. And as an accounting student, when I studied accounting, I always was annoyed that sometimes we get a lot of questions or homeworks, but no answers. So here are the answers for you. Okay. Also, you can see that we have exams. So these links aren't active yet, but when the exam dates are coming up, I'll activate these links. You can click on the exam link, and then you can take the exam on Blackboard. So the exams are timed. Usually they're about 2.5 hours in length. Once you start the exam, you have to finish it in one sitting, and all the exams are open note, open book. But I can talk more about the exams as the dates come up. And again, for each week, make sure you go to the course content, take a look at the videos, do the practice assignments that I have, and then participate in the discussion. Okay, so this is the discussion activity that's going to be graded. As long as you participate and everything that you post is generally correct, you get 100% for each week's discussion activity. And I want everybody to get 100% on the exams, which we have 3 of. And that's how the course is going to run. So if you have any questions, please let me know. You can send me an email. And again, welcome to the course.